Factoria is a simple yet powerful way to create NFT collections, such as profile picture NFTs, generative art NFTs, and so on. It's super simple, saves you tons of time and money, and lets creators have full control, with no reliance on any company or third party forever. You start by setting the name and symbol for your collection, then set the placeholder and total supply. Set the minting condition and click Create. And your contract is deployed to Ethereum, just like that. To allow minting, you can use a vending machine interface, where people simply enter how many tokens they want to mint. Once the transaction goes through, you'll be able to find the minted tokens on NFT marketplaces. Another way to mint is the storefront interface, where people can browse the entire collection and mint specific tokens. Now let's replace the placeholder images with actual NFT images and reveal the metadata. First, you import files into the browser. This automatically generates basic metadata for the files, which can be customized if you want. At this point, the files are only stored on your browser local storage, so let's publish to IPFS. Once published to IPFS, we can finally connect it to the collection. Here's the preview of what the NFTs will look like when you save. Let's click Save on Blockchain to connect the metadata folder with the contract. Now the storefront displays the new files instead of the placeholder. And when we go back to the marketplaces and refresh the metadata, they will display the updated files. Factoria provides a powerful minting authorization system called the list. Think of it as a guest list made up of Ethereum addresses, but cryptographically enforced by the smart contract and immutably stored on IPFS. To use this feature, just go to the Invite tab and paste in a list of Ethereum addresses and press Create. This stores the list on IPFS and then creates a cryptographic invite key from the list, also known as Merkle root. Let's connect this list to a collection. Now we can specify the minting condition for this list, including the mint price, mint start time, and how many tokens each address can mint. Press Invite and approve the transaction. Now the accounts on this list can mint using the specified condition. Basically, it's a simple system where we take a list of addresses and store them on IPFS, compute an invite key from the list, and assign minting conditions to the list through smart contract. It's very simple, but from this simplicity we can build sophisticated strategies. You can use a list to create an airdrop list that lets certain addresses mint for free. You can also implement a whitelist for a pre-sale. You can also schedule a public launch time. Best of all, you can create as many lists as you want, and mix and match all these strategies together to build sophisticated rollouts. For example, you can do Dutch auction minting, where you create multiple lists, starting from the highest price and going down over time. Or you can create an invite-only sales where you determine the minting price completely off-chain and create a list made up of the addresses who agree to those conditions. Another great thing about Factoria is it saves you tons of time and money because everything is automated. You no longer have to pay up to $50,000 just to hire a Solidity developer to deploy and maintain an NFT contract. With Factoria, all of those things have been automated into a serverless web app. Also, you no longer have to pay thousands of dollars in gas fee just for deploying contracts. Factoria uses an approach called clone contracts, which lets you spend just a little over $100 in gas fee. Inviting minters to a collection has always been a super complicated process. Factoria implements a fully automated invite system completely enforced by the smart contract. Lastly, Factoria saves you time. No need to spend months preparing to launch your collection. Just open Factoria, add files, and launch. Lastly, Factoria gets rid of third parties completely, which is why it's so efficient. To achieve this, Factoria has no database and no server, just a smart contract and a static website. Before you publish your files and collection, everything is locally stored on your browser. Once you publish, everything is stored and loaded from IPFS and Ethereum, including the invite list. This means even the default Factoria vending machine and storefront landing pages are nothing more than static websites that load everything from IPFS and Ethereum, so you can do the same. You can build your own NFT vending machine or storefront on your own domain simply using Web3 JavaScript libraries. Let's summarize. Factoria lets you save money, save time, and have total control over your NFT collections. Just the way it should be.